Hey guys, while trying to take the start and select button out of my stick to replace it with some nice black ones right here. There's probably a lot of you, if you have modded before, will notice these are a bitch to get out. Okay, basically the problem is, just inside here, the little tabs for getting the button out are down here and up here. Now the one at the top is easy enough to get with a butter knife. And the bottom one is a pain in the arse. So as you can see, I've got this back button out here. That took about 20 minutes. But to get that out, I actually thought of a spoon. Ordinary kitchen teaspoon. Tablespoon, if you will. Basically this will go underneath and press the tab for you just to get it out easy enough. I'll try to get this one out now to show you how it's done. Yep, that's my house. Alrighty-o. Put this in here. So here we go again. Nice little battery run out in the middle there. Basically right now I have the top of it out. I've done the top tab. As you can see, it's slightly out at the top there. Now basically I have a teaspoon, because this one has a little, you probably can't see it on the camera here, but there's just over here there's these little probably support struts for the top of the case here, and basically it's this one right here which gets in the way of getting your button out. So teaspoon is probably the best way to go here. Put it under, scoop it if you will, lift it up, hit the tab, and then I have to do this one-handed because I'm holding the camera. Push that sucker out. Woohoo! Yeah, so that's all the buttons. That was a lot harder than I was expecting. Let's bring that there now. Alright, so we have all the quick releases here. They were, half of them were easy, half of them were extremely difficult to get off. Start select easy, probably main couple, first four were pretty easy. LB and LT were crazy hard. I had to use some pliers for that one, just grabbing the, see the quick release here. Try not to grab the bit that connects the wire. Grab the bit, probably can't see, just down the bottom here, just after where the wire connects to the metal part. Grab that, there's a bit of tension there, just grab that bit there and just yank like hell. That's the only way I could get it off. Fair enough, be a bit careful because if you break it, you're screwed. But yeah, they were a lot harder to get off than I was expecting. Ball top was easy, this was easy, just wiggle it back and forth off the stick, it comes off. Comes off the bottom there. You can see the yellow substance around here, that's just some glue. It doesn't really matter, just still wiggle it sideways off and it seems to come off fairly well. So yeah, we gave it a bit of a clean out and she's looking good. So now I've just got all my buttons here. One just fell out. Yeah, all my buttons here. So that's purple, by the way, it's not pink, it's looking pink on the camera there, but yeah, it's purple. For my Gen stick, and black ball top right there. And yeah, I'm still awaiting my artwork, so that sucks a bit, but I'm just gonna mod the buttons and get the back ball top on and switch the stick over and yeah, get it all ready until my artwork's ready to come from Art Hobbies with my full extended plexi, which will get rid of the stupid red bezel here. So the extended plexi goes out to probably about here, where it comes, just getting rid of the bezel here so you have a nice clean finish. And eventually, just to suit the design too, I'm probably going to get these painted or spray painted black, so it looks good. And if I'm feeling that, I might even do the bottom of it too, just so it's all black. Suits the style of it a little bit better. As you can see, my warranty's still intact. You don't need to open the bottom for this mod, so unlike the standard edition stick. So yeah, I'm going to go in with these buttons. Just a little tip here too with putting the buttons back in. So I'm putting the white ones there. At the moment I'm not going to have these two, but of course the plexi's not here, so I can't cover them up, so I need to have buttons in there so dust doesn't get in. With these, to get the buttons off again, I'm putting the tabs at a bit of an angle rather than having them both here, because if they're both here, then this button here impacts this button here and it just makes it stupid to get it out. So if I've got one here, I can get that out, and of course take that one out, then that one out, then that one out, and so on. But yeah, it's a lot easier if you put it on an angle here. It doesn't affect the wiring. Just a little bit of angle, it's all wired up anyway, all tied up nicely, neatly in there. So yeah, put it in an angle, and yeah, it should be good. So here's my other button. So I'm going to put that in like so. Just clicks in nicely there. As you can see, it's pretty flush. Pretty flush there. Alright. See, both the tabs here now are diagonal, and it's a lot easier to grab them. Even if there was another button here, I could still get that one out easy, and I could still get this one out easy. And of course, once it's been taken out once, it's super easy to take them out again. They just fall straight out because they're not as secure. They'll be secure when you're playing, but when the tabs aren't pressed in, they're actually very secure. So yeah. This one actually seems to move around a bit. I might have to change that one. This one's really secure, but that one, I might have to change that one. It's moving around a little bit on me. I don't want that happening. Rightio, well, they're in. They were pretty hard to get in. The black ones weren't too bad to get in, but the purple ones were... that one was alright. That one was pretty hard. That one just refused to go in. So if you have the same trouble here, just... on the back of it, you probably can't see it with the camera, but there's little tabs that basically hold it in. Just up here, if you see a little white there. It shouldn't be white, but I had to file it away slightly, just not a huge amount, just up the top of it. It just wouldn't click in. So I've just filed a little bit away down the bottom here. Of each one, there's probably about 6 all around it. So just give a little bit of a file on each one, just so it goes in, and just yeah, keep pushing. If you have a plexi, I wouldn't recommend doing it on the plexi because you'll probably break it trying to force it in like I had. So yeah, put it in the metal plate here. Just put it in and out a couple times just so it's in nicely and it won't probably go anywhere. It is a lot easier to get out and a lot easier to get in when these are worn down a little bit nicely. So yeah, I'd recommend doing that before you put it in your plexi, otherwise you're going to snap your plexi and you have to wait another 3 weeks to get another one. So, and of course cost you another like $30 to get one. So yeah, that's what I would put in it so far. I'm actually going to have the buttons. I'm actually going to have, if you can see it, there's black and purple ones here. I'm not sure whether I'm going to have them on the top or on the bottom, but yeah, it's going to be those, and I'm going to have black and white on top. It's going to fit my art design, hopefully. So yeah, these ones are just here for the time being because the plexi isn't here and I can't cover these 2 buttons up yet, so they're just there to cover the dust over for a little while. So yeah, now I'm going to chuck the start and select buttons, the little tiny black ones down here. There's there. Pretty good, and then chuck them in the bottom of this one. So, and then I'll probably get a picture up of my artwork too on the computer and I'll show it.